It's a good course today, Alf, isn't it?
Yeah. Good. Good.
What do you think about that outrun? It's a good test for dogs.
Yeah, it is, yeah, but I'm just thinking that pen at the top of the field, you can see some sheep. You can see some sheep from here.
Oh, yeah.
And the sheep are just, that one of them ran back to the pen then.
Yeah. Alf, you were telling me a thing there yesterday evening, and hold on there. You were telling me something yesterday evening there, you were saying about how a good dog can make a good handler. What did you mean?
Well, if you've got a good dog, if you start training and it's a good dog, it helps the handler because it's easy to handle. But if you get, and it'll make a bad handler good.
Yes.
To make them look good. But if you get a bad dog, and if you're a good handler, you'll be struggling, still struggle. It'll make you look bad.
Yes.
You need a good dog.
So a good dog will make you better.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It'll learn you.
Yeah, yeah. What do you say? Them good dogs are bad to find?
They are bad to find. You only get one or two in a lifetime. Won't you? Really good dogs that can think for themselves and spot sheep and a bit of power about them. There's more bad ones than good ones. There's a lot of dogs today that I noticed at our trial yesterday that did too much high.
Oh yeah.
You know, and they were coming around the sheep and clapping. And they lift them up and then they'd come a few yards and clap again. You need a dog on its feet that walks onto the sheep.
So when you're looking, I know you have some young dogs at home, when you're looking for a potential young dog for yourself, what kind of qualities are you looking for in the dog? What kind of signs are you looking for?
Well, I like a smooth-coated dog, really.
Yeah.
But I like something that's on its feet.
Yes.
But you've got to put them down for a start. It's like driving a car, you've got to put the handbrake on. You know, and once you've got them, they'll stop. You can leave them on their feet, but you need to stop them.
Yeah.
You know, and you need to be able to steer it.
Yes.
You need them good on the flanks.
Yeah, you said to me it's very like driving a car. You also said to me that when you're driving the car on the motorway and there's lots of cars around, your timing needs to be right.
Yeah, it does. You've got to watch them in front of you. It's like when you're working a dog on sheep, you've got to watch the sheep and all and know what the sheep's going to do next. And
so how do you improve your timing? What could you do to help yourself with your timing?
Well, keep practicing and...
I think it sort of comes back to what you were saying about having a good dog. A good dog will help you get your timing then because you're doing what you should be doing.
You want something that's easy to move.
Yes.
And if you're in trouble, you're going to miss a gate. You want it to move when you want it to move. You don't want to be whistling 3 or 4 times to get it to move. You want it to move right away because them seconds count, and if you whistle it a second or 2 seconds too slow, you've missed the gate.
Yes.
It's like missing the bus.
Yes. So if you had a dog that wasn't that great, he'd be punishing you all the time and you wouldn't get much of a chance to learn.
You'd be whistling and whistling to get it to move. You want something that moves easy.
Yeah.
And something on its feet and something that'll walk up. You don't want them too fancy. I know they look nice when they've got eye and their head's down and that, but you don't want them clapping all the time.
Yeah.
It's in the deck.
Yeah, so the nice picture, the dog in the nice stand and looking good, it's important, but it's not that important. They need to be free.
Yeah, they need to be free on the flanks.
Yeah.
And you want them coming off on the flanks. So that if you're going to miss the gate, you can, when it's your fault, your timing's wrong, the dog will help you to get out of that bad situation that you've got yourself into.
We're here today now in Ducky's trial there, and it's a serious bit of a course and all, and we're running on these Cheviots, and I like these Cheviots. What's your favourite kind of sheep to run on?
Well, they are good Cheviots, but you've got to, when you get to pen or get them near it on, you've got to be quiet.
Yeah.
You've got to try to whistle quiet or talk to them at pen.
Yeah.
They're soon alerted and frightened.
Yes.
Like actually when you're set off there's no reason to set off, but they set off to that gate, but you managed to hit the gate because your dog flanked when you asked it to do.
Yeah.
Didn't it?
Yeah, he's very free.
Yeah, he's free.
He's a bit rusty, but he's free. Yeah.
But if you had a sticky dog, then you'd have missed it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah, it'd be gone.
Yeah.
And then, but if you had your choice of sheep now, you're going to a trial like this and you had your choice of sheep, what sheep would you like to run on?
Well, like mules are decent sheep to run, aren't they? Mules and swaddles are not so bad, swaddles, but a lot of sheep, they're not handled today by dogs.
Oh, that's the other thing, yeah.
They're handled by quad bikes, and,
yeah.
And some of them don't respect the dog.
Yeah, they don't respond how you
No, they don't respond.
Yeah.
And some sheep, we know they can see behind them, and some sheep are easy to move if the dog's behind because they can spot the sheep.
Oh, I know what you mean. Their eyes are in a better position.
Yeah, their eyes at the side of the head, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
To be aware of predators.
Yes.
You know, and some sheep, you can move them by just flanking your dog a bit, and some you've got to flank it right round to move them.
Yeah, yeah. These need a nice little bit of a steer on them.
Yeah,
Chevy,
yeah.
Don't they? And so I've never run on mules. Have you any tips for me when I go running on mules? Like you told me about the Chevy.
Just same as any other sheep, you've got to handle them quietly and,
yeah,
you know.
Just be nice to him.
Yeah.
Here's Kevin Evans coming to the pen now. We'll study this. Listen, Alf, it's been great staying with you for the few days now, and I really enjoyed it. And
yeah, I've enjoyed you. The crack's been good, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And
it's been good, all right.
I've a job to tell what you say, by the way, but
yeah, but it's real good. The only trouble is I'm about a stone heavier now after Ruth's cooking.
I know. Yeah, she looked after you.
We'll have a look at Kevin here and see what he does. You'll be getting ready to run shortly now.
Well, I'm not far off running, but I'm running a young dog, which I do like, and it's good to move about, but it's only 2-year-old.
Yeah.
And it's never run on a course like this. So if I can just get the sheep with it and just learn it something, I'll be happy.
Yeah, it'll be an investment in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Kevin made that look very easy now.
Has he had a good run, Kevin? Cause
I don't know, I was talking to you.